So this is Penny, and that's Lefty. Lefty is the jealous type, I think. He doesn't like anybody else to get too much attention. Also a working breed. For those who have work to do, they're awesome. I love that guy, but he needs a job. So Penny is the last dog we brought in, and Samantha just brought her home one day, said, guess what, we're adopting another dog, and there she goes. She was brought in from the shelter. How she ended up there was she was a complete, utter stray, living in a cul-de-sac in an abandoned home in a neighborhood, and luckily some neighbors, noticed her, took action, contacted the local rescue, the local dog patrol officers, and it took them a week to catch her. They couldn't catch her. She's a three-legged dog, and they couldn't catch her. So anyway, eventually they got her, and she ended up at the shelter, and Samantha took special attention to her as a really sweet dog, some kind of a hound terrier mix, 40 some odd pounds, kind of a mid-sized dog, very, very sweet. And I mean, as an individual pet, she would be absolutely excellent. As a pack animal, it's a little challenging just because she's a little bit, I think she has brain damage from whatever caused her to be three-legged and lose the teeth on the front of her face. But I think for an individual dog, she'd be great. She's very affectionate. She's very sweet. This is a dog that honestly had zero chance at the shelter were it not for her luck to just, charm my wife Samantha, who gets, the benefit of being able to rescue pets as part of our job. So that was very fortunate for her. And all I can say is it's been a joy to us, and larger breeds or dogs, with special needs, when they show up at the shelter, the prospects are very poor. And for those of you who have it in your resources and in your heart, it's just, I would recommend it. I think it's very gratifying to save a pet that would otherwise have zero chance of being adopted. And part of the purpose of Casita Big Dog Rescue is that the vast majority of dogs that show up at the shelter here, in this case in Citrus County, but I think it's more of a national problem, are the bigger breeds, and they're not as adoptable. People see a small dog like Lucy, yeah, girl, it's a good girl, and she's more of a Boston Terrier, Chihuahua mix, and she's very cute, she's very small, and people gravitate towards that. And Lefty also, a smaller, almost like a small collie type size dog, 30 pounds maybe, very adoptable, handsome guy, whatnot, very healthy, young. And then Penny, who is young, she's just, she's got some special needs, but the vast majority of the pets that get put down at the shelter are just great large breed dogs who are absolutely dying for a home. I remember when we went to adopt Lucy, we had to pass by the large breed outdoor pens at the shelter, and seeing all those magnificent dogs, shepherds and Staffordshire Terriers and whatnot, mixed breeds, all of them with their, paws up against the door of the kennel, barking at us saying, please, save my life. And their lives don't get saved. It just doesn't happen. When Samantha used to come home from work, she would walk out the door to her car at the shelter and pass by a bucket loader with corpses, most of which were large breed dogs. Most Americans don't know that, and it's a reality. I think if you're thinking about adopting a dog, which I would choose to call it, no matter where you get it, I would recommend a rescue. Absolutely, these are fantastic dogs, each and every one of them individually, and these two as a couple or a pair are just they're fantastic, you know, and they have such gratitude for being able to have a decent life after some of the hardship they've been through before and during their time at the shelter. So it's been really gratifying to us, and we're looking forward to saving some of these large breed dogs, which also they have a stigma. You know, yes, a large breed dog, whether it be a Staffordshire Terrier, large terrier breed, or a German Shepherd, or a Mastiff, the bite force on that type of animal is large, and it's potentially lethal to us or just about anything. But the terriers in particular got a bad rap because of the fact that, you know, they are used for sport and victimized for their prowess. There are many dogs that people would bring into their home any day of the week, large breed dogs that are just as powerful as these breeds. They just aren't fought for sport, and that's really the major difference. So a good percentage. I mean, what we're going to be focusing on is on dogs that are large breed, but they're adoptable. Meaning that, you know, they don't have a major illness problem, they don't have a major behavior problem, etc. Any socialization issues will be taken care of here at the studio end of the operation by Ralph to get them. You know, there's furniture in there, there's rugs in there, there'll be crates in there. We're going to get them crate trained. We're going to familiarize them with a human environment and just get them, you know, checking off all the boxes so that they are highly adoptable, and get them out to rescue organizations that specialize in large breeds as much as we can, certainly. But we're here to save lives, so whatever it takes, we're going to be putting our rescues up on our websites, on our blog, and Facebook, Twitter, etc. We will, if transportation is required and the means are not there, we can certainly talk about it. So we encourage you to continue to follow our story here at Casita Big Dog Rescue. It's going to be compelling. Ralph Cabrera is a superstar. He will teach you something every time you watch a video when it comes to dogs. He's just brilliant, and we got a decent operation here. We're powered by e-commerce, which is a huge advantage thanks to Value Pet Supply sponsorship. And I think we're going to do some good stuff. And we're about to launch. And just like any family business, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking, but Samantha and I are extremely excited because guess what? We get to save these guys, and they are awesome. They really are. And we appreciate all your support to our customers, and we encourage you to visit our website. We've got some great products, and our prices are good, and our service is excellent. In fact, our prices are better than just about everything, so you should really check it out. Thank you.